Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to 6 News. So today we're going to be breaking down all 18 operators that will be coming with Rainbow Six Extraction. We have actually got confirmation of 18 operators in Rainbow Six Extraction. This is due to a bonus reward. If you play both games, you get some cosmetics for both games, and it would appear that there is indeed 18 operators in the game. So who the heck are they? And of course we can get 9 down right off the bat, and that is the ones that were present in the demo for the content creators, and that was Alibi, Lion, Pulse, Vigil, Doc, Ella, Finca, Hibana and Sledge. So that leaves us with 9 operators unaccounted for. So let's start our search for those operators in the opening cinematic for the game. So let's begin with team leader Ash. She is kind of running the entire operation. Now, I believe that she is going to be a support character, a story-based character who will be communicating with us but not actually playable, which is surprising because, of course, she's one of the most popular operators in the game and her gadget is perfect for this kind of game. But I think because we do see her communicating with the team when they go out on missions, I don't think she can be part of the team now. Maybe they will add her in eventually. It's not exactly the most breaking of game elements considering we're fighting freaking aliens. So she could well be a playable character, but I think she is a support character and a story character only. That's my guess. And the same logic applies to Thermite, who is certainly looking a lot older. As far as I know, this game is set in the future. I think he's around about 35 years old. Of course, Siege kind of froze time, so the operators don't get older now in Siege, but this game is set in the future. So I think if he's about 35 now, he's probably close to 40 or is 40 by the time of this thing happening, and he's definitely got some grey hair going on. And again, I think he's in a support role. In the Ubisoft gameplay that they revealed, he was again communicating with the team, making me think he's a support and story character only. And then the last support character in my eyes is Mira. The reason I think Mira is another support or story character is because her gadget is going to be useless in this game. Of course, they could modify and do stuff. We've seen that they're going to be kind of changing up gadgets quite considerably to make them work for this mode. So they could do something with her Black Miras, but I think most likely she's going to be another support character back at base, either communicating with you or part of cinematics and stuff like that. However, in the opening cinematic, we do see other characters that are playable. So first up is Nomad with a modified air jab, which has air burst detonation, just like she had in the original time when she first appeared in the test server when she was revealed. But, of course, that was nerfed for being overpowered, whereas, of course, with this being a cooperative game, they can do anything they want with the gadgets because there's no need to be overpowered or balance them at all, which means she can do way cooler things with her gadget than she can in her Siege, which is awesome. And we do get to see not just her in a cinematic, but we do see her in a screenshot, so she is definitely a playable character. Now, talking of screenshots, we get to see Chanka, and he's back with the LMG mounted and loaded. This is freaking awesome. I honestly didn't expect this. I thought he'd probably just have his new gadget, but this is so freaking good. It would be kind of cool if maybe you could get both variations, but the fire grenades, I'm not sure how useful they would be in this game mode, whereas the turret is definitely useful because running out of ammo is a very legit thing in this. So having that extra ammo from the turret is going to be very, very handy. There's also what appears to be a castle barricade there, of course modified so you can actually shoot through it, but it can still obviously slow down the enemies. That's really cool, but none of these characters are actually castle. Even though I do think this is a castle barricade variation, I assume this is probably just something that all the operators can deploy. Although I wouldn't be surprised if the lore has castle being the one who actually developed this. And another thing is we do get to see Chanka in action when it actually comes to the gameplay demo that Ubisoft themselves made, which shows Chanka in action and also being as big as a skyscraper. Of course, he's actually on a miniature kind of like area. However, I like to think of the idea that maybe he is like the secret weapon that Rainbow has. They've managed to supersize him and he's going to go up against Godzilla in this. But talking of supersized, we do have Gridlock as well. She appears in Ubisoft's gameplay trailer, and I am so freaking happy about this because I play her a lot in Siege, and I also think her gadget is literally perfect for this game. So very happy to see her, and if she's equipped with her LMG as well with that quick reload, she's going to be absolutely perfect. Up next is Capital. We get one quick shot of him in the gameplay trailer too. So of course he's in there, who have his fire bolts and all that as well. So glad to see our man Capital. Now, the next two are a little bit harder to actually figure out. I'm pretty sure they are both German operators. We can see one appears to be using the AUG and the other one appears to be using the Commando. So I think these are two German operators, and my guess is that the female one is going to be IQ and the male one is probably Jaeger, but it could be Bandit. I think though it's more likely to be Jaeger. And that's actually it for evidence on all the different operators. From everything I've managed to go through, this is all I can get, which means we're 3 operators short, if I'm correct, with the addition here of Nomad, Chanka, Gridlock, Capital, IQ and Jaeger. But we do have a leak, and this leak, I couldn't find an original source for this, but it has all the operators I've managed to pick out from the content we already have, and it does have the 3 that we're currently missing, and that appears to be Smoke, Rook and Fuse. So very happy to have Fuse. That is awesome. I'm going to have a lot of fun blowing up aliens with him. And Rook, kind of interesting choice. I guess he's going to be useful for obviously the extra like either health or armor. I'm going to guess it works like armor. And then Smoke is going to be interesting, like definitely a very useful gadget, but maybe if it doesn't have team damage, it will actually be a very useful gadget. So yeah, that would appear to fill out our entire roster, with Rainbow Six Extraction launching with Alibi, Lion, Pulse, Vigil, Doc, Ella, Finka, Hibana, Sledge, Nomad, Chanka, Gridlock, Capital, IQ, Jaeger, Smoke, Rook, Fuse, with support roles not playable for Thermite, Ash and Mira. And of course my guess is that in the future we might see seasonal content that adds more operators in. I've seen a lot of people wanting Kali added in, and at first I thought that sounds like a bad idea. This is all kind of quite close quarters, so her bad SMG and her sniper rifle probably wouldn't be particularly good. But then I thought this game doesn't have to be balanced, so you can give her her sniper rifle and an assault rifle, and then she can use that assault rifle to clear out stuff in the close quarters, and then when it comes to fighting a boss, then her sniper rifle would be amazing. So yeah, I could see that actually working out. So let me know if there's any other siege operators you think they should add in, or should they make some unique operators for the game itself and add in some brand new weapons, some different loadouts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time.